Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Saraswati Namastubhyam Parade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada Gurave Sarvalokanam Vishaje Bhavaroginam Nidhaye Sarvavidyanam Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavat Vyaptadehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Sadashivasamārambhām Shankaracharya Madhyamām Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punaha Shruti Smriti Purāṇāṇāṃ Ālayam Karuṇālayam Namāmi Bhagavatpādam Shankaram Lokashankaram Sākṣāt Kritam Dayanandam Paramartha-swarupinam Tattvajnana Prashastaram Pranatosmi Param Padam Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahe Tejasvinavadhitamastama Vidvishavahe Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. You can repeat. Akhandam Satchidanandam
Akhandam Satchidanandam
Avang Manasagocharam
Avang Manasagocharam
Atmanam Akhiladharam
Atmanam Akhiladharam
Ashraye Bhishta Siddhaye.
Ashraye Siddhaye.
So we have seen this shloka, Prarthana shloka. Through this shloka, the author salutes the Ishta Devata, which is Satchit Ananda Atma, which is Avang Manasagocharam, beyond, beyond the reach of the words, beyond the reach of the mind. It means beyond means not, the meaning of the word beyond is not possible to objectify. Puja Swamiji used to make fun. This beyond, what is beyond? Beyond Ananda. Beyond, what is beyond has to be explained. We don't use the word beyond. But with understanding, we can use the word beyond. Beyond is not possible to objectify. He is beyond. When we say he is beyond means what? It is above all. But this is what the reality is. So beyond, there is nothing beyond this. It means the word beyond, since we use the language, we have certain understanding of the word beyond, We will try to bring in that idea when we talk about Atma. That may result in the wrong apprehension of the Tattvam, Atma. Therefore, when we use a word beyond, we explain what it is. What it is. It is that not available for objectification. Everything in the world is known through the Indriyas, Indriyani. Every Indriyartha has these 5 properties: Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. And Indriyas are meant for objectifying only those properties, the attributes of the objects, Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. No Indriyas can really objectify an object. What Indriya does is it's only they objectify or they present the attributes. The attributes are taken in and the mind forms an idea of the object. Whether it is a rupa or whether it is taste or whether it is the sense of touch, hot, cold, whatever it may be. Similarly, the fragrance, whether it is sweet or pungent. So therefore, but Atma is Avang Manasa Gocharam, that which is beyond the reach of words, not available for objectification, that we are trying to understand, that we are trying to present. How? Through the words. Again, through the words. Is it not contradictory? No, it is not contradictory. That is, Atma is not available for objectification as we objectify any sense objects. But Shastram being a Pramanam, it presents Atma. Through Shastram, Shastram is Shabdam. Shabdatmakam Shastram. There are also words only. But these words are not the words which we use in our Vyavahara. That's why it is Veda. Pramanatvat. Therefore, only the teacher, the guru also is required to unfold the meaning of the words of the Veda. So therefore it is like some special words. Again, that by that words you cannot objectify Atma, you can understand what Atma is, because it is you. So here the subject matter is the very subject. Therefore, Avang Manasa Gochara. Just in any other subject matter, the subject matter is different from you. Whether it is physics, chemistry, astrophysics, nuclear physics, there the subject matter is other than you. You are available and the object of investigation is available. But here it is not the case. Here the subject is you and the object of vichara, investigation, that also is you. You are doing self-operation. Again, self-operation is you are not operating the body. Okay, the body is also an object. Here, that is which is free from the upadhi, the subject, the atma. That we try to understand. Who tries to understand? You try to understand. You, the atma. But you, the atma, now you have got ajnanam. Therefore, through the shastram, you try to understand the reality of yourself. Therefore, Avang Manasa Gocharam, it is not available for objectification as we tend to objectify the things of the world. Therefore, it is Satchit Anandam Avang Manasa Gocharam iti. We have seen the meaning of this shloka with the Tika elaborately. Now we will move on to the next shloka. So, having saluted is Ishtadevata, that being Atma, Brahma, for Abhishta Siddhaye, for Ishta Siddhyartham, Mamopata samasta duridakshadvarashi parameshwara prityartam. Then what is moksha? Then what we say? Chaturvida pala purushartha praptyartam. We say in the sankalpa. Similarly here the author has got the abhishta siddhi. The siddhi is that he wants to present the subject matter for the benefit of the people. The subject matter, the text should be, he should be able to complete, and also it should be available for the people. They can read and get benefit. Therefore, Loka Sangraha. So, Loka Sangrahartam, that is his Abhishta Siddhi. Or the author revels in the understanding of this Atma. Therefore, he presents that understanding in the form of a writing. He writes and he revels in that. And no author just write the book and keep with oneself. He wants to transmit to the next generation what he had gained, what he had understood. The knowledge he wants to transfer. That is what every teacher does. No teacher keeps the knowledge with oneself. That also becomes a rinam. That is a rina. Having studied Shastram, if one doesn't teach, it is said one will be born as a Brahma Rakshasa. It should be transferred to the next generation. So that the author presented. That is his Abhishta Siddhi. Now the second shloka, that also is Namaskara shloka. Namaskara to whom we will read. Artatopyadvayanandan
Artatopyadvayanandan
Atitadvaita
Atitadvaibhavanatah
Guru Naradya Vedanta Saram
Guru
Yatamati. One line.
Guru Naradya Vedanta Saram Bhakshe Yathamati.
You cannot split. Guru Naradya Vedanta Saram Bhakshe Yathamati.
Guru Naradya Vedanta Saram Bhakshe Yathamati.
So here the author, he says, Vakshe. Vakshe means it is Vachdhatu. Vakshe. Yathamati. Yathamati Vakshe. Yathamati means that Mati is Buddhi. Understanding. Mati here, Mati means it is from the Mandhatu, meaning Buddhi. Buddhi meaning understanding, Avagamanam. As to my understanding, that is how all the great acharyas, even Shankaracharya, will say, Yathamati, according to my understanding. They have understood very well. They have understood as it is the Tattvam. But still they will say Yathamati. That shows the humility. As I understood with my limited buddhi. That is a greatness. Their understanding is complete. They are all Yanis, Mukta Purusha, Sreshta Purusha. So Yathamati Vakshe. As to my understanding, Aham Vakshe. What Vakshe? Aham Vakshe. Vakshe means I shall teach. I will teach. I will teach as to my understanding of the Shastram. Yathamati. Matim Anatikramya. Avyibhava Samasa. Not transgressing the understanding of the Shastra. That is to his understanding. Not transgressing the understanding, his understanding, the author's understanding. The author says, Yathamati. Aham Vakshe, I will teach. What? Vedantasaram. So Yatamati, we have seen Vakshe. Then what is that I will teach? Author says the object. Aham Vakshe, Aham we know. Aham is a subject. So Aham Vakshe, the sentence is Aham Vakshe, Aham Yatamati Vakshe, Aham Kim Vakshe. Vedantasaram Vakshe. I teach Vedanta Saram. Sara meaning essence. Vedanta is Vedanam Antaha Vedantaha. Vedanam Antaha Vedantaha. What is Veda? We will not leave any word. We will see what it is. What is Veda? Veda from the Vidyadhatu. Vidyate, Nyayate, Labhyate iti iva yebihi dharmadi purushartah iti Vedaha. Chaturvida Purushartaha. Chaturvida Purushartaha, that Chaturvida Purushartha Jnanam, that we gain by which Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. 4 Purusharthas are there. The 4 Purusharthas, the knowledge of the 4 Purusharthas are gained by which, that is called Vedaha. Sayanacharya says, he defines what Veda is. Ishta Prapti Anishta Pariharayoho Alokikam Upayam Yaha Grantaha Vedayati Saha Vedaha. Ishta Prapti Anishta Parihara. That is what all the time we do. Our pravritti is always towards gaining the Ishtavastu, the objects of the desire. We always run after that. The whole life is running after this Ishtavastu. Ishtavastu. We are always busy in doing something to gain something, or busy in getting rid of something to avoid or to do some prashchitta karma for what we have done before. So that Veda gives a upaya. And alaukikam api. Not laukika, alaukika vishaya api. Yaha grantaha vedayati saha vedaha iti. So, and Veda is the pramanam. We'll talk about more of that in the next shloka. Therefore, this is Veda. So, and this Vedasya or Vedanam Bhagadvayam asti. It has got 2 parts, 2 portions. Vedanam Purva Bhagaha Veda Purvaha. Otherwise, it is called, the first part of the Veda is called Veda Purva. Otherwise, it is called Karma Kanda. That alone presents Dharma, Artha, Kama, Purushartha. The Trivida Purushartha deals with the 3 Purusharthas. Purushartha means Purushaihi Artyate Prapyate iti Purushartha. That which is sought after by the Purusha, the human beings. Only by human beings. That is why it's called Purushartha. Because only human beings have choice. They only enjoy free will. Therefore, they can decide what they want and they can go after that, pursue that. They are endowed with free will. Sometimes it is abused. So the usage of the free will in gaining what he wants to gain, and that what he gains can fall in one of the 4, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. Moksha is later. Generally, it will fall only in Dharma, Artha, Kama. Invariably, all the human beings are after this 3 Purushartha. That is the subject matter of Karma Kanda of the Veda. Then having done enough karma and experienced enough things in life, Pariksha Lokan Karmachitan Brahmanaha Nirvedamayat nastya krita kritena iti. The Mundagopanishad Vakyam is there we saw. Having examined the limitations of the Purushartha, a Brahmana means not only the Brahmana literally in the sense of the caste. Brahmana means a wise person. It can be anyone. It can be Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. The Upanishad uses the word Brahmana meaning the Viveki. What does it do? Nirvedam ayat, he gets vairagya. He gets dispassion towards the gaining of these limited objects. Because his hunting never stops. One thing over, another thing starts. At the end of another thing starts. So it keeps on going. No end. So therefore, he examines the limitations of the Purushartha. The limitations are the Sukham what they offer is Anitya. And the Sukham what they offer is not pure Sukham, it has got Dukkha Mishratatva. And there is no Tripti also. So these are the limitations. Dukkha Mishratatvam, Atripti Karatvam, and Anityatvam. These are the limitations of the Trivida Purushartha, Dharma, Artha, Kama. Therefore, having got Vairagya, dispassion towards them, then he moves on to the next level, the next Purushartha. And that is what is covered in the later part of the Veda. That is called Vedanta, Vedanam Antaha, Vedantaha, otherwise called Upanishad, otherwise called Jnana Kanda. That Sara, the essence of that is Agam Bhakshe, author says. Vedantasaram, Agam Bhakshe. Vedanam Antaha, Vedantaha, that is Upanishad, that is Jnanam, that Jnana Kanda. Jnana Kanda Saram Agam Bhakshe. Simple Agam Tattva Jnanam Bhakshe. That is the meaning. Vedanta Saram means Sara meaning essence. The essence, the author presents the essence. Being a Prakarana Grantha, therefore the author, unlike the Upanishad presents. Every Upanishad presents Atma using different Prakriyas, and it is not systematically presented, but here the author will present the essence in a very systematic way. That's what every Prakarana Grantha does. Every Prakarana Grantha, they present systematically the teaching. So the author says, Vedantasaram yathamati aham bhakshe. I shall present. It doesn't say, I will teach. Aham bhakshe, I shall tell. Teaching is a very big thing. Such great teachers, Sadananda Yogindra or Shankaracharya, they themselves says, I present, yathamati, I tell. Nobody tells I teach. They themselves don't say I teach. Teach is a very big thing. It is share. I share. What we can say is, what as a teacher I can also say is, I share what I know. Not teach. Teach is a very big word. Only great acharyas, they themselves don't say. What to talk of people like us? I share what I know. Yathamati, to my understanding. I also say Yathamati, I share what I know. As the author says, Yathamati Vedantasara Maham Bhakshe. So too I also says, as to my understanding, I shall share what I understood this text, Prakarana Grantha. And the author says, Aham Bhakshe Vedantasaram. Kim Krutva? Gurun Aradhya. Before presenting, I do the Guru Aradhana. I do the Aradhana of the Guru. How does he do Aradhana? With the Shodasha Upachara? No. He does aradhana, it's manasa puja. He does manasa puja to his guru. Remembering the guru itself it's a worship. See, worship need not be with all the Shodasha, the 16 items. Even without the 16 items, even without any item, one can still do the worship just by remembering. Just by remembering, one can do. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, he tells that Shraddha Karyam, that is to be done for the Pitru, must be done. If one has money, enough money, and people and all the arrangements he has got, then one has to do. No compromise on that. And what about the poor person, poor Brahmana? He wants to do Shraddha Karya, but he doesn't have money. He doesn't have anything to give as Dhanam to the Brahmanas. What he would do? For living, for eating itself is a problem. For food itself, one day meal itself is a problem for this person. How will he do a Shraddha Karma, inviting all the Vedikas and do Homadi, etc., and then offering Annam, Bhojanam to them? He says, you go to a secluded place, remembering the Pitru, just cry. That is enough. If you are not able to do, then remembering the Pitru and crying, that itself will satisfy them. This is Manasa. Here also, Guru, the author, Sadananda Yogindra, he does the Aradhanam just by remembering his Guru. Taking the name of the Guru. That is Guru Namaskara, Manasa Puja, Manasa Dhyanam. Even Shankaracharya in his Takana Grantha, he talks about this Manasa Puja. Manasa Puja, in fact, it is more effective than the Kayika Puja or Vachika. That is Upasana, by which you get Chitta Naishchalyam. So Manasa Puja. So Gurun Aradhya, so it's a Lyap Pratyaya, Kridanta. Apurvaka Radhadatu Lyap Pratyaya, Gurun Aradhya, for which the karma is Guru. Gurun Aradhya. Gurun. What vibhakti, what vachanam? It is karma. Therefore, Dvitiya vibhakti, Bhagavachanam. How can be Bhagavachanam? How many gurus the author has? He must have said Gurum Aradhya. Gurum. Guru Guru Guravaha. Gurum Aradhya. But he said Guru Naradhya, as though he has got many gurus. The Bhagavachanam, it is for the sake of respect. Always when we address a senior, the respectable person, Guru, we use Bhagavachanam. So Guru Aradhya, Guru is only one. The author has only one Guru. And the name of the Guru he mentions in the first line. Who is that Guru? Artatopyadvayanandan is the Guru. Athita Dvaita Bhanataha. The name of the Guru, he says. What is his name of the Guru? Advayananda. Advayanandan Gurun Aradhya. Having done Aradhana, having done salutation to the Guru, and then Guru is Advayananda. Advayananda Saraswati is Guru's name is. Advayananda Saraswati. Is Sadananda Yogindra Saraswati, the author. His Guru is Advayananda Saraswati. Advayam. Advayam means Advaitam. Means Akhandam. All same. Abhedam. Abhedananda. One of the disciples of Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa is Abhedananda. Abhedananda means no Beda, Beda Ragitaha. That is Jnanam, Advaita Jnanam. Advaitananda, one more disciple is Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, Advaitananda. All same. Adbhutananda. So Advayananda, here it is. Advayananda is Nadvayam Advayam. There is no two for him. There is no two. This, since we live in the world where there are two, it is you are there and everything is the object for you. You are the only subject and everything else is the object. Therefore, Dvaitam. Similarly, for the other person is there, he is there for him, including you, everything else is another one, Dvaitam. So, therefore, only transaction happens in the world, Dvaitam. And we think, therefore, Dvaitam is the reality. That is not the reality. Since Dvaita Jnanam, it is strongly entrenched in our mind. Therefore, to negate that only we say, using the nunch, Advaitam, Nadvaitam, Advaitam. See, what is Jnanam? Jnanam is not gaining something new. In Vedanta, Jnanam is not gaining something new. It is gaining the already gained, accomplishing the already accomplished. It is praptasya prapti, not apraptasya prapti. If it is apraptasya prapti, that will come under the Trivida Purushartha, Dharmata Kama Purushartha. It will be the subject matter of Karma Kanda, the first portion of the Veda. Jnana Kanda is, it is praptasya prapti, knowing the already known. Knowledge is involved. Knowledge of what? Knowledge of not anything else. Knowledge of you. You, the Atma, that is known, but not known clearly. If it is known clearly, then there is no problem. It is not known. We saw in Panchadashi, Bhane Vishespraga na bhavati. Abhane Paraprema na bhavati. So, it is Atma is known or not, unknown. You cannot say it is known. If it is known, then you will not be running after the sense objects, Vishaya. If it is not known, then that also you cannot say. Because you have love for yourself. You don't want to die. Agam mana abhuvam. Panchadashikara Vidyaranya Muni says very beautifully, we saw. Therefore, I am known or not or unknown. That is, it is not clearly known. It is not clearly known. Therefore, we say there is pratibandha, obstacle. Therefore, the knowledge of you is not known to you. The reality of you is not known to you. What is the pratibandha? Ajnanam, avidya. That has to be removed. Therefore, in Vedanta, what jnanam is, ajnana nivritti. Ajnanam is jnana virodhi. You bring in light, the darkness goes away. That is what the Vedanta is. The teacher brings in the light of knowledge, and the darkness, the avidya of the shishya goes away. That is why it's called Guru. Gukarastu andakaro vai rukarantan nivartakaha andhakar nirodhitvat guru rityabhidiyate. The very meaning of the word Guru is Gu meaning light. Ru means removal of darkness. So, Guru is one who dispels darkness, remover of darkness. It does only the removal of darkness. It doesn't present new knowledge to you, that which you don't know. Removal of ajnana nivrittihi eva jnana praptihi. Therefore, advayananda, therefore, nadvaitam, there is no two, there is only Ishvara, Bhagavan, that jnanam, that is for negation of duality. Therefore, the knowledge is involved in negation of duality. Duality is our preconceived notion that has to be negated. Therefore, only we say Advaitam. And the author here, his name is Advayananda. Advayananda Saraswati. So the meaning of the word Advayananda is, Advayananda meaning is Ananda. It is in Advayam, which is Atma, Advaya Atma. Advayaha cha asau or Advayam. Advaye, Advaye Anandaha yasya saha. Advaye, Advaita Atmani Anandaha Ratihi Atmanandaha Atmarutihi Atmatruptaha Visa. Same. Anandaha yasya saha. That is Advayananda. He revels in this Atmananda. The Atma is Advaitam. It is Advayam. Advayananda. So his name is Advayananda. Artatopi Advayanandan. Artataha, meaningfully. The meaning of the name of the Guru is Advayananda, meaning the Guru dwells, revels in this, in Advaya Swarupam, Advaita Swarupam, Atma. He revels in this Advayam. Advayam meaning Atma, Advaya Atma. Non-dual joy. Advayam means non-dual. So he has this non-dual joy. It means he doesn't have dependency on anything else. He is Atmananda, Swarupananda, Swarupe Tishtati, Ramate. That is the meaning of the word Advayananda. So Artataha meaning that the name of this, the name of the word, the name of the Guru is Advayananda. Therefore, Artataha, the meaning is non-dual joy. Artataha means in terms of the meaning of the word Advayananda is non-dual Ananda, happiness. Then Artataha means meaning. Is Artataha. What about Shabda? Shabdataha. Shabdataha Advayanandaha. Because it is his name. That is his name. Artataha api Advayanandaha. Shabdataha api Advayanandaha. His name is Advayananda. He is addressed as Advayananda. So Shabdataha, not mere Shabdataha. Shabdataha api Advayanandaha. Artataha api Advayanandaha. His name is Nama is Advayananda and he is Advayananda. Artataha. So Artataha means he is. He is means he walks the talk. As he taught, so he is. Means he has got that Nishta, that Jnana Palam, that he revels in that Advaya Atma. That is Artataha. Shabdataha is his name. His name is Advayananda. So Artatopi, the Api Shabdat, we can bring in Shabdataha. Shabdataha Advayanandaha, not Kevala Shabdataha. Artatopi. Artatopi is nature is understanding is Nishta is, that is Advayananda. So Artataha, Shabdataha cha Advayanandaha. What is your Guru's name? Advayananda. Shabdataha na kevala Shabdataha, Artataha api iti author says. That Guru Advayanandan Gurun agam aradhya agam Bhakshya Vedantasaram etamati. Then one more word is that Atita Dvaita Bhanataha. Dvaita is Atita Dvaita. Atita Dvaita Bhanataha. Atita Dvaita means he has gone beyond Dvaita. He has transcended Dvaita. Gone beyond means not physically. He has transcended this Dvaita Prapancha. Dvaita Prapancha means in the Vyavaharika, he will do transaction as everybody does. Whereas his understanding is Advaita. Therefore, is Atita Dvaita Bhanataha. Bhanataha, Bhana means Jnanam. So, in terms of understanding, his knowledge is Atita Dvaita. Atita Dvaita means Advaitam only, same meaning. Atita Dvaita Bhanam Yam Atitam Saha Atita Dvaita Bhanataha Bahuvri Samasa. So Dvaita Bhana means the knowledge of Dvaita. Dvaita Jnanam. Atitam Dvaita Bhanam Yena Saha Atita Dvaita Bhanaha Tam Atita Dvaita Bhanam Taha Atita Dvaita Bhanataha, gone beyond this Dvaita. Artataha api Atita Dvaita Bhanataha. We have to connect. In terms of meaning also, sorry, in terms of meaning, yes. Namataha, Shabdataha api Advayanandaha, Artataha api Atita Dvaita Bhanataha Advayanandaha iti. So yes, the clear understanding of this Dvaita Prapancha as Mithya and Advaitam as Satyam. Brahma Satyam, Jagan Mithya. He has that knowledge. Therefore, he is Advayanandaha, Dvaita Atitatvat. Dvaita Atitatvat, Advaye Anande, Advaite Anande, Tishtati. Therefore, is Advayanandaha. So, Tam Gurum, Tan Gurun Aradhya, Yatamati, Agam Vedantasaram Bakshye. Iti the author says. The first two shlokas in the form of two shlokas. It is in the form of the verse. So it is called Padyam. Padyam means shloka, in the form of the verse. But the text is in the form of Gadya. So Gadya portion, from the next line onwards, it is Gadya. It's a prose. The text is in the form of the prose. There are many texts in the form of a prose like this, Upadesha Sagasri. It has got both Gadya as well as Padya. Padya means poetry, poetical form or verse form. That is called the Padya. Padya means that which is in the form of the verses. Gadya meaning in the form of prose. So the verse form is over with this shloka. Then starts the Gadya form. Before going to that, we will see the Vidban Manoranjani commentary. We will read only certain portions, not everything. Starting from here. First shloka we have seen, then second shloka. Evam Shastra Prativadya Paradevata Tattva Anusmarana Lakshanam Mangalam Vidhaya Idanim Yasya Deve Parabhaktihi Yatha Deve Tata Guru Vityadi Shastra Devata Bhakti Shastra Devata Bhakti Vat Guru Bhaktehe Api Vidyangatva Pratitehe Devam Iva Acharyam Upasita Ityadi Smutescha Gurvaradhana Ukti Purvakam Sva Chikirhitam Pratijhanite Artata iti shlokena. So this Shastra Pratipadya Paradevata Tattvanusmarana Lakshanam. What is that is which is revealed by the Shastra? What is that? That is Atma, which is the Ishtadevata for the author, and to that Ishtadevata Atma he offered Namaskara. Therefore, remembering their Tattva Anusmaranam. Tattva Anusmaranam is remembrance. Remembering the Tattva, that is Atma, which is the Ishtadevata for the author, and that is what is revealed by the Shastram. Therefore, Mangala Shlokam Vidhaya, as it is said, Yasya Deve Parabhaktihi, Yatha Deve Tatha Gurau. Yasya Deve Parabhaktihi. As you have bhakti for Parabhaktihi for Deva, for the Lord, similarly the same bhakti you should have towards a Guru, because Guru is not different from the Lord. That's why Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma. Guru Brahma is both Saguna and Nirguna. First we say Guru Brahma, Chaturmukha Brahma, Srishtikarta. Guru Vishnu Srishti is does the maintenance of what has been created. Srishtikarta, Stitikarta. Vishnu is Stitikarta. Layakarta is Maheshwaraha, Rudraha. Saguna Brahma. And Guru Sakshat Param Brahma when we say Nirguna Brahma. So therefore Guru is both Saguna as well as Nirguna. If he is only Nirguna Brahma, then who will teach? You need to have some form. You need to have this body, mind, sense complex you must have. Then only teaching is possible. Then only he can open his mouth. So he has come in the form of the Shariram, taking particular Shariram for the sake of the people, assuming the body, he comes and teaches. Therefore by that one cannot limit the Guru, confine the Guru to only to body, mind, sense. Therefore only Param Brahma. That is in the shloka, simple shloka, Guru Brahma. But this is a meaning. So as the person, as a person, as much devotion he has for his Ishta Devata or for any Devata, so much devotion. The Guru also must be there. Yatha Deve Tatha Guru. Ityadi Devata Bhaktivat Guru Bhaktehe api Vidyangat Pratitehe Devam Iva Acharya Upasita. Like Acharya, how should be worshipped? Like a Deva. Ityadi Spratescha. Guru Aradhana Bhakti Purvakam. Guru Aradhana being told first, and then the author will present what he is intended to, desire to present. Therefore, Arthataha iti shlokena. Vedantaha Vakshyamana Lakshanaha Tasya Saraha Matithartaha Tam Vakshye Tacha Yatamati Swamati Anusarena. Ananta Shaka Pravita Tasya Atigambirartasya Vedantasya Arubad Buddhi Bihi Parichedat. So here the author says, I present the Vedantasara, Vakshyamanaha Vedantasara, Vedantasara, Agam Vakshe, Swamati Anusarena, in keeping with my mati, my understanding. Because the subject is Atigambirya. So, therefore, our buddhi is limited. Buddhi is limited. With the limited buddhi, this has to be presented. Therefore, the author could see the limitation, and therefore the limitation will bring in you cannot present the unlimited. So therefore, there may creep in some defects. So therefore, but for the author it cannot happen, because they are all great people. But he so humbly he says, Swamati Anusarena Agam Vedantasara Yatamati Vakshya iti. Then, I'm reading the second line. Bhakti Shraddha Atishaya Stuti Namaskaradina Devam Pujagitva. That is Aradhya, Guru Aradhya, with Bhakti and Shraddha and Stuti Namaskara, Stuti praising Namaskara, Devam, that is Guru Aradhya. Guru Nityekasmin Bhagavachanam Pujartam. Why the Guru, the word is in Bhagavachanam? Because Pujartam, it is respected, in a respected way. That is how we use if the person is respected one guru, then we use Bhagavachanam. Therefore, guru, not many gurus, pujartha. So Bhagavachana prayogam pujartha. Kim nama guravaha iti apekshayam swasya sampadayikatva jnapanaaya tannamataha nirdeshati advayananda nandaniti. What is the name of the guru? Iti apekshayam swasya sampadayikatva jnapanaaya tan namataha nirdeshati. So he says, his guru name, the name of the guru is Advayananda. Generally, they don't tell the name openly. By the sampradaya, which sampradaya you belong, they will tell the sampradaya. But here the author has beautifully told. That is, Advayananda is a tattvam. Advayananda. So by telling Advayananda, the author also, he tells indirectly that the name of my guru is Advayananda. And he is Advayananda. He is the very meaning of the word as the name. The name of sannyasis, if you see, how they get the name, or how their gurus give the name. Either the name what they get is based on the predominance of the quality or the quality which they have to cultivate. Suppose if the person has, like if you take Vivekananda, he has got Viveka, predominant with Viveka. He has got that Viveka Buddhi. Therefore Vivekananda. And suppose a person has got the name Narasimhananda. Narasimha means he has got the attitude of Narasimha. He will devour everybody. So that either the attitude it is Narasimha is there, or to be aware of this guna, he has to reduce that quality, Narasimhananda. So the names are given based on either the predominance of the quality or the quality which he has to cultivate. The quality which he has to cultivate. Or the name sometimes could be just the tattva. Api shabdaha shabdhartha yoga samuchayartha. Why api is there? Artatopi advayanandan. Api is shabda artatayogo samuchayartha. It is for the samuchaya to bring in the samuchaya. The samuchaya means the synthesis of both the shabda as well as artha, artataha as well as shabdataha. So for that, api the shabda is there. We have seen cha shabda is used in samuchayartha. Along with that, samuchayartha, it is not only artataha, shabdataha api. For that sake only api shabda is used. Na kevalam shabdataha kintu artatopi iti. Not only shabdataha, artatopi. The very word artatopi implies shabdataha api. That's why samuchayartaha. Tatra hetu vadati. What is the hetu? Atita dvaita bhanataha. Why is called Advayananda? Atita dvaita bhanataha. Tat karanat. Because he has atitam dvaitam, therefore he is called Advayananda. Atita dvaita bhanataha. That is a hetu. That is the cause, reason. Therefore it is Panchami. Atita dvaita bhanataha. His bhana, his understanding is Advaita Atma. Atita Advaitam is Advaitam. Therefore he is called Advayananda. So hetu is Advaita, Atita Dvaita Bhanataha Panchami. Tatra hetu. Iti Atitam Dvaitam Yasmat Tat Atita Dvaitam Pratyagatma Tattvam Tasya Bhanam. What is Atita Dvaitam? Atitam Dvaitam Yasmat Tat. That which has gone above Dvaitam. What is that? That is Atita Dvaitam. What is that? Pratyagatma Tattvam. That is Pratyagatma. That is Atma Tattvam. Atma, the reality, the nature of the Atma, which is above duality, which is above Dvaitam. Therefore, only Atma is a non-dual Advaitam. Tasya Bhanam, Tasya Jnanam. This Pratyekatma Jnanam. Tasya Bhanam is called Atita Dvaita Bhanam. The knowledge of the Atita Dvaita, that is Advaita Atma. Bhanataha, gone from that. It is used in that sense. Hetu. Therefore, it is called Advayananda. Tasya Bhanam Jnanam Sakshatkaraha Tasmat Atita Dvaita Bhanataha. That Atma is Sakshatkaraha. For him, it is as evident. Atma is self-evident. It is so evident to him because he has the jnana. Therefore, he is called. Therefore, because of this, Atita Dvaita Bhanataha, therefore, it's called Advayanandaha. Atita Dvaita Bhavataha iti pate Tattva Jnana Vidvasta Nikhila Bheda Brahmatvat ityartaha. That is another Pata Veda. What is that Pata Veda is? Atita Dvaita Bhavataha. That is another reading. Atita Dvaita Bhanataha is one reading. Atita Dvaita Bhavataha also can be taken. So, in that Pata, Tattva Jnana Vidvasta, Tattva Jnanena Vidvasta. By Tattva Jnanam, he has removed Nikhila Bheda. He has removed incomplete differences. Nikhila Bheda differences. Nikhila is total. All the differences are Vidvasta or annihilated by the Jnanam of the Tattvam. Therefore, is that Jnanam, that is Brahmatma, the Jnanam, therefore is Atita. Therefore, the word Atita Dvaita Bhavataha. Ityartaha. Atita Dvaita Bhavataha or Atita Dvaita Bhanataha Tasya Nama Advayanandaha iti. The shloka is completed though. Therefore, the author offered namaskara to the Ishtadevata, which is Atma, and then to his Guru, who is none other than Brahma Atma. But he offers separately Guru Namaskara because the knowledge he received from the Guru, therefore a separate shloka he had written for the Guru also. Then the Gadyam, the prose form starts. Here onwards, it's only sentences. We will read the third one. Vedanto nama Upanishad pramanam.
Vedanto nama Upanishad Pramanam
Tadupakarini.
Tat Upakarini
Shariraka Sutradini cha.
Shariraka
We will see this shloka in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidham Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
धन्यवाद गुरु जी.
धन्यवादः
धन्यवाद
धन्यवादः
धन्यवाद जी.